arrived at the arena. Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. After seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. We look at the Celtics. Well, they took Game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road, but the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Adebayo, Lowry out there, Victor Oladipo, then there's Kevin Love, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Celtics, up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Out there at Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the center position. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Lowry with the ball. Passes to Butler. Wallace with it. Back to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Tatum against Butler. Shoots from 12. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. Trying to break loose. And there's Lowry putting it right back in.
I just love the show of aggression from Lowry. The toughness he plays with on the offensive boards is outstanding.
Now here's Tatum. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And Lowry has it in the corner. Launches it. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Brown outside. And just miss after miss right now.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good. The Boston then down 0-3 from the field to start the game. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oladipo. And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Well, they're passing to Lowry. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
2 minutes.
There's Oladipo, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2. That's on Jalen Brown.
Personal foul.
Active shooter.
First team foul.
Takes charge like this.
Shooting for Miami.
This guy's
Victor
capable of
Oladipo.
at the free throw line.
The line for 2.
Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. He's perfect from the line this time. Boston off to a slow start. They trail by 7. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But the bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you've got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
They really played exhausting D out there, just pounding them all night long.
Here's Smart, following the score by Miami. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Williams can't hit. And here are the Heat, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Strus, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Smart. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And no quit. Just keep playing the right way. Stay aggressive and try to battle back.
Now here is Martin. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Celtics trail by 7. High, arcing shot, and the layup good by Smart.
Rely on Derek White with good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Vincent the pass to Oladipo. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Zeller. Now the pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. Vincent's shot is good.
Vincent.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Here's Smart. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go
first quarter.
And so it's Miami heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise.
For quite the witnesses as we get going here in Game 2.
Entertainment.
And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there, White. And it's Griffin in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here are the Heat now. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Right side, White. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Brogdon against Lowry. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Brogdon kicks to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. He'd have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Lowry, and the rejection by Tatum. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Griffin. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Lowry. Inside. Good.
Man is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And just trying to get some traction offensively.
So this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Laid also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Galen Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And Strus is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Feeds it to Williams. Over Zeller. Boston again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's Martin on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get it again. And the dunk by Zeller.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of him.
Now, here's Butler. Back to Lowry. 4 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston will go the other way with it. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown, defended by Strus. Brown kicks to Horford. Back to Brown. Shoots over Strus. They get it back. And a slam by Williams.
They are trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Shoots over Brown. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Cody, you are having an impact for your team in the first half. What has been your approach?
I always want to come out with energy, try and give us a spark off the bench. So trying to be aggressive on both ends, especially on the defensive end, trying to force turnovers, trying to speed them up. It's a talented team.
It's been working so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah.
You're sitting in
There's only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking. For the Heat, after falling into a 1-0 hole to start the series, they look to be getting back on the right track here tonight. And it's crucial that they do hold on to this halftime lead because falling behind 2-0 would leave them with a very steep hill to climb. Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too. And I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second half.
Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
That may be just the beginning. He might try to carry this team across the finish line himself.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Celtics trailed by 10. Here's where Eric Spoelstra will start in the second half. Lowry out there with Oladipo. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Love in at the 4 spot.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Lowry, this is to Love. Just 5 to shoot. It's Oladipo on the wing. Shoots over Brown. Oladipo misses.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Miami grabs the miss.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that one goes on the bounds. Last touch by Oladipo.
Substitution on the court.
Where that pass was going, that is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Boston. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And Miami with a change here, too. Vincent's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Now, here's Brogdon. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vincent. Second shot opportunity, and it's White with the rebound.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Oladipo outside. Down low. Love the pass to Butler. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Miami no good on that time either.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, you would have to call a timeout and repeat.
Foul. Victor Oladipo. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Muscala. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Heat also changing it up. Zeller, he's checked in for Love. Caleb Martin comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Gabe Vincent. And both free throws good for White. 1:56 left in the third. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Strus. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They need this one. Griffin with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Williams. Good. It's Tatum picking up the assist.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading a score. Just great ball movement.
Was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Oladipo. Adebayo finds Oladipo. Zeller against Williams. Pass to Adebayo. Over Griffin. That run a little long. Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And here's Tatum for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Oladipo. Now Strus. Back to Oladipo. Here's the 3. That shot was in, and the Celtics going the other way now. Over in the corner, White. Celtics passing it around. Here's Smart. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Miami, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
A 3 from Tatum. He's off on that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
With the score,
Heat lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
Well, Coach Spo instructing his guys, Greg, to just take great shots.
No reason to rush into a bad shot, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. The guard spots filled by Brogdon and Smart. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Williams kicks to Horford. Brogdon against Lowry. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And here's Brown outside. He hangs in there and closes it on the second chance points.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
Now here's Zeller. Lowry passes to Zeller. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Love trying to break loose. And Zeller. And that's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Celtics trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Brogdon kicks to Smart. And Brown now atop the key. Shoots the 3. Smart misses. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. Led by as many as 14 points. Dishes to Oladipo. Here's the pass to Butler. Against Lowry. 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And the 3 off target.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For 2 straight from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out.
Cody Zeller.
It goes on Cody Zeller.
Personal foul.
Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
At the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in. And Brown drops them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
The Heat leading by 3. Oladipo outside. From down low. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game. That sixth sense for him to rise up and deter those shots. He is just so crazy, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And
he can tell he's starting to wear down. All time with this left
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's gotten his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our moves. Right now.
Personal foul.
Thank you, David.
First team foul.
And there's that scorer's mentality.
The line for the Heat.
Possesses. Here's when the defense in the box trying to stop it.
Shooting 2.
The first one, and that gives them the lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still had a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
The Heat shooting 38% from the field. Pretty showing for them. He kicks it to left. To Oladipo. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
He had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Good tee by Williams. Hot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused. Good. Big time basket. A big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's get loud, fans. Come on.
On against Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
I hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And now we've got the intention foul.
Yeah, you can't hold the ball and just milk those last
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
Statistically, Brogdon is one of the best free throw shooters ever, but this is a pressure spot.
And he hits both free throws here, so now it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Lowry fires away from outside. No good from 3-point territory. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul.
Second personal foul.
The last guy.
Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in the series. Up now, break 2-zip with all the momentum.